Firing Gary Gensler, 100 billion in 24 hours. XRP and the alts feeding on some of the juicy price action, which we're going to talk about at the end, along.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And we're also going to talk about even more juicy good news for the crypto markets. But before we get into it, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it in the beginning of the next video. Cody Zuggs 824 says, heat map for that hot activity. All right, I've been asking, you want the bubbles or you want the heat map? Let me know down below. Mark J. West says, considering the Democrats have lost basically all three, presidency, Senate, House, that they will initiate a doomsday plan and do as much damage to the U.S. as they can before Trump takes office. Let's see what happens with the rate cut or increase. Listen to this, all right? Mark, everyone else watching out there, the administration that's in place right now is still the same, which means the Republican-controlled House can still block tons and tons of stuff. And if they have to, they will filibuster and they will just blow time out. And that, if it comes to it, we'll share it. We'll go through that whole process. But you have still a lot of power. The Republicans in the House have been able to block a whole bunch of stuff from happening. Bitcoin, bubbles, heat map. I prefer the heat map. Bitcoin sitting at 75,868, up 9% last 24 hours. ETH up 11%. Sweet, look at that, touching all-time highs, 1875. Think about this, just over, a month ago, Sui was at, a dollar, just under $1, and now $2.32. So there is definitely money flowing. Over 100 billion was made just in Bitcoin in 24 hours. Tau up 15%. Dog with hat up there as well. We're going to talk a little XRP price action at the end. A little Crow, 17.7%. Jeez. Let me know down below what's banging for you because we want that juicy action. Speaking of juicy action tomorrow, live stream. We're going to be doing a little bit of Jerome Powell rate cuts. He's not going to raise it. No, he's going to cut. You're going to see why. Just follow me on the live stream. It's going to be so much fun. And chat is always lit AF. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's so awesome. It's fun. And can y'all tell that I really enjoy doing this? This is a lot of fun for me. And by the way, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. I'm all ready for tomorrow. US BTC reserve asset. Ross Ulbricht, don't care about that too much. Firing Gary Gensler, we do. Gary's gone. Plain and simple. It's just a formality of if he decides to resign before, or if people dig their heels in and stuff needs to be done. But it's over for him. It is over. He's not going to get a cabinet position. He is most likely going to go over to private sector and make probably 10 times what he was making for the SEC. So he's probably going to work for a crypto company or something ironic like that. So Gary Gensler, either way, is done. It's just a matter of what day is going to be his last day working. Now, Bitcoin as a reserve asset. I wanted to bring this up because there's some misconceptions here that they're going to be able just to ramrod things through, right? If you do have the House, the Senate, and the President all being Republican, that you could shove everything through, and that's not necessarily true. And one of them is Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Trump's return to the presidency places extensive promises regarding Bitcoin and crypto under scrutiny. Why? He wants to make it the crypto capital of the planet. Central to his agenda is creating a strategic national Bitcoin stockpile, right? Similar to what you would do with gold, but with a bit more risk. In addition to building a Bitcoin reserve, Trump intends to establish a Bitcoin and Crypto Presidential Advisory Council, that'd be kind of cool, to provide regulatory guidance and promote innovation within the industry. And he also vowed to block the Federal Reserve from creating a CBDC. That's a big one, too, because you do not want the government controlling you. Thing is not all Republicans out there are for Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset or something you want listed on your treasury. That's not a full, Republican sweeping thing. Republicans, don't get me wrong, are pro-crypto as a whole, but there's a big difference between being pro-crypto and then kind of, putting the reserve, putting the money into that. That's risky right there. That's in a lot of these Republicans are also traditional finance Republicans, and they might not bite onto that. So it's don't get me wrong, you can get a lot done when you control all three, but you can't ramrod every sort of thing through because not everyone's going to be down with maybe what you're down with. What else do I got to you? Here you go, the 100 billion in 24 hours, and that's just for BTC. So there's plenty of money from the sidelines that's flowing into the market. You're going to see this trend for quite some time. U.S. Senator Lumens reaffirms Bitcoin will become a national reserve asset. Okay, she would be more on like that radical end of the spectrum when it comes to the views in regards to crypto. The majority of the Republicans out there do not share the same sentiment as Lumens. Coinbase made a bunch of money. So it's not just crypto, but crypto-related stonks. Yes, juicy stonks too. They're a lot easier to play just because, I mean, like, there's less shenanigans in crypto. Like, stocks are just easy. But this is a crypto channel, so I just wanted to bring this up to also show you that Coinbase profited heavily from this. Listen to this one. The NASDAQ-listed Coinbase coin, which is America's biggest crypto exchange, is up over 31% so far today, trading for $255 a share. 31% gains in a day. Bigger than individually, like anything else big that we're seeing in the market. So Coinbase, interestingly enough, the biggest winner of Trump juicy news action, Coinbase up 31%. The rest of crypto is nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. So I'm just saying, gotta follow the money. And Coinbase would be considered traditional money. I mean, they're listed on the exchange, and you know, I mean, they file with the SEC and they get their audits by one of the big four, and you know, I mean, just throwing it out there, they're pretty much traditional money with their fingers in crypto, just like you would as BlackRock. Now, XRP is benefiting as well. If I know right now, my brain is still a mess from racing. XRP is definitely benefiting from this, but not as big as some of the other alts out there. Volume is huge, and we know exchanges love volume because that's where they make their money. But where do you make your money? You make your money on native token price. And yes, XRP is seeing a move here, a move that has continued and has not shown any signs of stalling. Now, we do need to break through that 54 and change range. So let's go into the candlesticks to take a tighter look to see exactly what that price point is that we're looking at here at the near term. And you can see it. Look at this. Look at this double right here. We've broken through that double, but it's just barely happening. That's right. That's how hot this news is. That's why you hit the subscribe button down below, because this is juicy action happening right now. This is what caught my eye. This is why I decided to do the video. I got the alert on my phone because I was looking to start seeing, hey, if it starts attacking this and has a chance to go through, I'll do a video. Boom goes the dynamite. There you go. We're seeing XRP starting to do more of the benefit action, but let's see if we can break through that 54.50. And I apologize for not having as much energy in today's video. I am just worn out and still not feeling good at all from the race, so I'm just kind of a little muted, a little chilled out. I'm sitting down, actually. I'm not standing because my legs just hurt a bit too much. Man, my ankles are feeling it. So are my toes. It's just a pain. In terms of the market, yes, XRP is benefiting. We got to see, like I said, if it's going to break through that 54.50. By the time this video publishes, which should be about a half hour from now, I mean, we should hopefully know if we've been able to hold or kind of break through it. So that'd be awesome to see happen as this video comes out. In terms of rate cuts, yeah, we're going to get a cut. We're probably going to get 25 on this one, 25 on the next one. So by the end of the year, 50 basis points. And that, remember, affects a whole bunch of other countries in the globe. So a bunch of other countries out there are going to start seeing money less risky. When money is less risky, alts benefit the most. What did we bring up earlier today? It was the Russell 2000, right? That's kind of your risky smalls over there in the stocks market, right? So that got a big benefit, right? Because risky money comes in. Why? Because it's going to get cheaper, because Trump comes in. That gives people a little bit more business long-term confidence. And you're seeing this crypto markets benefit from that as well. Now, I have not seen the results, and I'm just looking up on the screen right now. I have not seen anything yet to confirm that the House is going over to the Republicans as a majority. There's still too many things that have to be counted. So as those results come in, I will obviously share those with you. Now, tomorrow, live stream, Jerome Powell. Rate decision is at 2 p.m. He then goes on the mic at 2:30. Big thing right there is, what is the market's reaction on what he says? I think we're all pricing in the quarter right now. We're all pricing in the 25 basis points. So the optimism you're seeing in the markets right now, it's not just the election, but it's the election knowing, hey, for the next 12 to 18 months, we got rate cuts coming, and that's good for all of us. So you know the deal. Choo-choo, bitches, and I will catch y'all later.